winning. After NFL flag protesting fiasco, ESPN announces massive layoffs. This could be the end. After Colin Kaepernick started the disgusting trend of protesting our national anthem, dozens of other NFL scumbags and entitled millionaire athletes decided to hop on the bandwagon. Well, over a year later, it seems that all of their anti-American propaganda has finally paid off. ESPN just made a huge announcement about how many people they're going to be laying off. And it certainly isn't pretty. They've been losing their conservative, Trump-voting viewer base ever since protesting the national anthem became such a massive trend, and NFL execs did nothing to stop it. They told us their intentions loud and clear, and they've sent a message to millions of Americans all across the country: they do not care about our flag. The NFL would rather cattle a bunch of entitled mussies and crybabies that get paid millions and millions of dollars, who are too stupid to realize that their vast wealth was given to them by this country. So, instead of making a rule against protesting the national anthem and disrespecting our veterans, they let the NFL become a political propaganda machine for everyone in the world to see, and unfortunately for them, it's costing ESPN over 100 staffers. Sports Illustrated reports. ESPN will lay off more than 100 staffers after the Thanksgiving holidays, multiple sources tell Sports Illustrated. The layoffs, which were described by a person briefed on the plans, will hit positions across ESPN including front-facing talent on the television side, producers, executives, and digital and technology staffers. The Sports Center franchise is expected to be hit hard, including on-air people, given the frequency of the show has lessened considerably on main network ESPN. The network declined comment to SI on Thursday afternoon. Though hiring has continued and the network remains one of the great destinations for jobs in sports media, ESPN has experienced significant layoffs over the last 2 years. In October 2015 the company laid off roughly 300 employees, about 4 to 5% of its workforce, a particularly brutal act of gutting given the long tenures of many of those who were cut. Many of those employees helped build the foundation of ESPN and had given their professional life to the company. Last April, ESPN eliminated around 100 journalists and on-air personalities. At that time the company said, "A necessary component of managing change involves constantly evaluating how we best utilize all of our resources, and that sometimes involves difficult decisions." ESPN continues to be impacted by the changing habits of consumers including cord-cutting and cord-nevers, those who have never purchased a cable subscription, as well as the rising costs of sports rights. The network has dropped in households from 100.13 million in 2011 to an estimated 87.5 million households today. No matter how many times liberal companies try to virtue signal their way into fame, they just don't seem to catch on. Conservatives are a force to be reckoned with in this country, and like it or not, we are the silent majority. If you step on our flag and disrespect our nation, we will destroy you. After ratings have absolutely tanked to the lowest in decades, the NFL has realized too late that they should have respected our flag. Unfortunately for them however, there's no going back. They showed us their true colors for over a year straight, and now we're boycotting them and putting an end to them once and for all.